So the Divoom time frame is a pretty cool device. It has these RGB lights on the side. On the rear you have like the backlight panel with no like cover, so you have even a backlight. And on the front we have the screen. It is an HD resolution, so it means it's pretty sharp. And it does have a bit of an idea to be a painting. It's pretty cool done, and you can even of course choose some different designs. And I do think the screen is pretty well done, it's pretty sharp. You can also use it of course for some information from YouTube or other social medias. So this is really a cool device to use as extra information on the background. And especially with the Divoom app, you can do a lot of things like TikTok account settings, but also YouTube or Instagram, even some like Bitcoin stuff. And I do think that this device is not for the big audience, but for the audience who likes to have some information on a screen separately from their laptop or PC. It's definitely a cool device. There are two things I just don't like that much about this device. And the first thing is that, the covers are made out of plastic. So even the one that's covering the screen. This means it's pretty fast scratching, but also it has a lot of distance between the screen and this cover, so you do have a bit of a bad angles on the sides. The other thing that's also pretty sad about this product, because it is pretty high priced, is there is no battery built in. There is a speaker built in, there are even like some kind of settings built in. It does have a small OS that's running on this device, but you do need a USB Type-C cable to keep this thing powered. Luckily, I have this now powered with a power bank here on the ground, so it looks pretty cool and almost wireless. But keep that in mind. It's pretty sad that they didn't even try to give it a small battery, even though maybe the battery would only last like for an hour. Then you at least have some kind of possibility to use a picture thing for on some kind of occasion. So the overall performance is just alright. And yes, you can also adjust the brightness, and then when you adjust the brightness, also the backlight is going off. So it's all really linked together. So the sound quality of this device is pretty minimal. It's really only for some built-in stuff, so you don't really can use it for like music playing or something. It's really just for the alarm that's built in and some demo sounds, and also turning it on. So is this really cool device? Yes, on one side for sure, but it's pretty limited still. And I do think if they would have put in a battery and just more functionalities and even a good speaker that's inside the body, and maybe even add a touchscreen. Yes, of course, then this thing will be more expensive, but then I do think it will be more satisfying for the most customers. Because now it's just an extra screen for some information about socials, or just to have some kind of cool thing on the background, or even your pictures. So that's also possible. So don't worry, there are some possibilities about that. So there we go. And then we have my car on it. So it does have some functionalities, but yeah, it could definitely been a lot more, because then this device can also replace maybe another device. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about this time frame, and I hope you guys see soon in something else.